Hey everyone, welcome back to String Cheese and Applesauce, where today we're going to review the LEGO Ninjago Enter the Serpent set. This is set number 70749, 529 pieces and 5 minifigures. Pretty cool little build. Check it out. There's a link down below. It's down there in the description. If you want to see this whole set being built, check that video out. There's actually 2 videos. There's 2 parts. So both of those links are down below. First off, let's go ahead and look at the minifigures and see the cool detail on all of them. The first minifigure we're going to look at is Lloyd. He's the Green Ninja. This is a unique figure to this set, and looking at the inventory of this minifigure, they say it's unique because he has the knee pads on his legs. So I guess this torso leg combination has never been seen in any other sets. He's got the little backpack that holds his 2 swords. He's got the green ninja mask, and he's a single printed face. So take his mask off just to prove that to you. Single printed face. He's got the black gloves, and that's really it. So pretty simple little minifigure. Let's go ahead and move on to the next minifigure now. Alright, so here's Jay, and this version of Jay can be found in one other set. So there's two sets you can get this version of Jay in. Just like Lloyd, he has the legs with the knee pads on it, and some cool printing on the torso. He doesn't have any type of weapon holder on his back, but he does have a lot of cool printing on it. He's got the black gloves, single printed face just like Lloyd, and his typical blue ninja mask. So that's Jay. Let's go ahead and look at the villains now. Alright, the first villain is Zugu, or Zugu. Yeah, Zugu. Alright, so the first villain is Zugu, and he is pretty cool figure. Let's see, is he found in he's found in one other set. So there's 2 sets you can get this minifigure in. A lot of printing on the legs and the torso. He's got this cool armor piece that's on his shoulders, and then of course all the printing on his face, and then he's got the serpent headpiece type of thing on his head. So really cool minifigure. Like I said, kind of rare. You can only get him in one other set. So let's go ahead and look at the next figure now. So this is Chen, and Chen is wearing a cape in this version of him. He's of course got the big headpiece on, and then all of the cool printing on his torso and legs. This version of Chen is unique to this set. So, you know, some of these rare or unique figures are maybe worth buying this set for. Who knows? Especially if you like the villains. These are the ones that seem to be more rare or unique. So that's Chen. We've got one more figure. Let's look at them now. The last figure is Kapu Rai, and this is a snake / serpent type of figure. And similar to our last Ninjago set that we looked at, this one has the big, I guess, extension of the torso all the way into this snake tail element. So it's got a lot of cool printing on the front of that bottom portion, and then the torso element also has a ton of cool printing on it. It's interestingly has one purple arm and one of this maroon color arm. The maroon color has the black glove, and then the purple arm has a purple hand. And then of course it has the unique mold of that snake element. So that's pretty cool. It's going out of focus. There we go. Let's focus in. Alright, so those are the minifigures. I don't know if I mentioned, but this one is also unique to this set. So we've got 1, 2, 3 unique figures in this set. So pretty cool collection of minifigures. Let's go ahead and look at the play features of the set. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this set. There's a lot of cool play features in this set. I'm going to go ahead and try to take you in real close and see some of them. I'll start over here on the left, and the first thing we're going to look at is this cool little holding cell. So, you know, I mentioned it in the build video. It's pretty cool how they use these bone elements kind of scattered throughout the set. It's kind of a cryptic deterrent. I mean, if you happen upon this little fortress in the forest or something, you see all these bones everywhere. It's like, okay, I don't want to be part of that. So kind of keeps people away. But you can see that a minifigure fits in there, and you can simply close that. There is a little padlock element on there, which is pretty cool. That's an element we've seen in other sets, but that's kind of what, if they capture someone, that's where they put them. They're in jail right there. So use your imagination on that one. You can see it really just fits one minifigure, and in my opinion, the bones are a little flimsy, so any good ninja should be able to kind of karate chop out of that little holding cell. But hey, it's pretty cool to have it anyway. So the other thing you can kind of see is just this cool little suspension bridge that goes across, that connects the little holding cell area to the main little fortress area. There's not really much else on that side that's really a playability type thing. It's more or less kind of like this little sniper tower / watchtower type thing. So you can have a minifigure up there guarding the area. It's pretty simple little technique they use to connect this. There's just this modified plate with this little bar that's facing down, and then there's a plate over here with a little Technic pinhole in it. So you just hook it in there like that. There's the same plate on the other side right there. So I mean, if you want to reverse it and put it over there, or you can remove this, simply move it back to this other side and then put it there like that. So a little bit of customization with it. So let's go ahead and look at the main little serpent area. Let me move this little minifigure out of the way so we can see the cool little details here. So basically it's dark bluish gray, tan, dark tan color, and all the splattering of purple. And then you got the green elements that kind of help it tie into this forest style theme of kind of a structure. So what do we have here? We've got some steps leading up to this main little platform. But before you get there, you basically have to get past these little spring-loaded flick fires. So you can see the little red dots down there. That's where the edge of the flick fire missiles are sticking out. And you can clearly see them right there. And then there's our famous spring-loaded flick fire missile brick. So how do you launch those? It's a pretty cool little, and you'll have to see the build to kind of really see how it's put together. But you see right here, there's this little round 2x2 brick, and then you've got this little serpent hat thing on there. Well, it's connected to these Technic elements that when you actually push down, and I'll put my hand out here to stop it. When you push down on it, it shoots that missile out. So that was one. So you can see there's still one more shot over here. Same thing. You push down on this element and shoots out those missiles. So it's a pretty cool little build. Like I said, check it out on the links below. It's pretty much all covered up now with all the bricks. So it's hard to see how it functions, but you can clearly see it when you do the build. So if your ninja gets past that, what you have next is this serpent head up here. So it's a brick-built snake head, and inside there, I don't know if you can see it really well, there's some lime green little knobs. And the way this works is you open up the jaw of the snake. So you kind of have this bottom jaw element. You can see it right there. So when you open up that jaw, these little knobs fall out. So they more or less just kind of fall onto the ninja or whatever that's trying to sneak up on the serpent fortress thing. So if you make it past that, then you're up to the top. So yeah, you're making progress. You've passed two elements. So let me turn this around. So if you make it up here, actually let me use a Ninja for better representation. So if we make it up here, we're now at the top. Yay, so fun. But look right here, there's a trap door. So he's got to get past this trap door. And it's, again, another simple little Technic element build. But when he drops down, there's these little spikes down here. There's a snake down there ready to, you know, poison him or whatnot. So you've got that little element going against you. So that's, you can already see there's a lot of playability with this. So Lloyd is carrying this map, and it's basically a half printed map, you can see right there. So his mission is more or less to try to find the other half. And back behind this light blue or dark bluish gray spider web, that's the other half right there. So he's got to get through all the traps, all the bad guys, and try to find the other half of the map. There's a little playroom over here. It's got a little game and a flame for lighting. There's a treasure chest up here with some trans colored bricks in there. And then there's also this little weapon rack for the bad guys to choose weapons from. So, a lot of cool playability with this set, between the drawbridge area, the holding cell, the flick fires, the balls that are falling, the trap doors, all the spikes, the snakes. I mean, it's a really cool set with a lot of fun stuff to play and do with. So I'm a fan of Ninjago. This is another great set. There's maybe not so much swooshability. It's more of a structure / base type thing, but still just jam-packing it full of a lot of playability features and something kind of small like this is really great. I mean, they did a real good job on this. I'm going to definitely give this an A. Check it out. You should still be able to find this set in stores. It's basically early 2016 as of right now when I'm filming this video. So if you're watching it pretty recently, you could probably still find this set. It's definitely worth picking up. If it's well beyond that and you missed out, sorry. Check out the build videos. You may have a lot of the parts to be able to build this anyway. So those build videos will help you kind of create something similar. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give me a big thumbs up. Tell me your thoughts down below. I'm curious to see if everyone else likes it as much as I do. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time.